Hello, friends. Welcome back. This is Annette Leonard of AnnetteLeonard.com, back again with another moment for chronic wellness. Thanks for joining me. We are starting a series on how do you manage your long-term relationships and chronic illness. It ain't easy. Those of us who are lucky enough to have long-term relationships and chronic illness have this issue, have this problem, right? So what a blessing to be saddled with this question. And I guess the thing that came to my mind immediately when I thought how to begin this is with good communication. So let me preface this by saying that I have been in a relationship now for almost 24 years. And that's astonishing to say out loud. And how lucky I am to still be so delighted by, surprised by, in love with, grateful for, totally lit up by my wife and partner of these years. And chronic illness has taken us to the mat and driven us to the furthest, hardest corners of our life. It has challenged each of us in new and surprising ways, and taken more out of us than I think we ever could have guessed or imagined. And you say that vow, or many of us do, if we promise ourselves to each other, that whole in sickness and in health. And I think, like many, sort of blithely imagining that might come in some really remote future where we're both old and decrepit anyway, and there's not much time left. Never imagining that we will be called upon to enact that promise much sooner than we ever imagined, having the ripeness of our youth wither in front of us, and the promise of what we thought was going to be our future dissolve like cotton candy and hot water being poured on it right in front of us. And so let me return to what I began this one by saying, which is the backbone of what has kept us solvent, sane, and some amount of hopeful and happy has been communication. There is no frontier that we are unwilling to talk about. And those timelines shift. I'm not going to tell you that that as soon as I think it, I say it to her. There are some things that I hold internally or have processed through with my counselor before I've said it to her. But I will tell you that that other than my counselor, there's not anybody else that I will say something to that I wouldn't already say it to her. I'm not sure I've said that very clearly, but I'm not going to go talking to my other friends about something that I wouldn't first say to her. And that's sort of a primary promise in my heart, that there aren't things that I would share with others that I would keep from her. And that seems to be of pivotal importance, because if there are things that need to be shared, then she is the one that I most need to share them with. And so I guess I would challenge you to think about, gosh, if there are things that I'm willing to talk with my girlfriends about, but I'm not willing to say to my primary partner, to my husband, to my wife, to my significant other. Why is that? How can we improve our communication to the point that I feel able to communicate those significant things to him or her or to them? That seems really key, really crucial. Those are my thoughts right now. How about you? Are you able to lay it all out with your significant other? Are there things that you keep to yourself and withhold? Can you lay it bare? Sound off. Let me know. I'm interested. In the meantime, thank you for sharing some time with me. And until we're together again, be well.